Hey everyone, Katie Fortune here today, and I am hanging out with my sister. Yes, my sister, Krista, this one, the one that wears sunglasses inside. I've asked everyone that's wanted to be a part of this amazing video series to give me a bio. But did she? No, she did not. She literally put, I am your sister, ...
I did
So
not.
we don't swear on this, but no swearing. I don't want to bleep you out. So anyways, so everyone, this is my sister, Krista. She is amazing. She is a mom of two amazing little kids, Jack and Maddie, and she is a wonderful wife to my bro-in-law, Alex. Krista is actually the younger sister of me, yet she likes to remind me that I look like a child and she does not. So, um, she's actually 3 years younger than me. Obviously, we grew up together our entire lives. We fought a lot as children, like a lot, did we not?
Well, you did feed me mushed up Ritz crackers, so that's probably half the reason why we fought.
Hey,
Because
it
you
was baby food.
were
Leave it
mean.
alone. Right.
Mean.
So, anyways, but we are great friends and I love her to death. And I'm super grateful, Krista, for you to be here today with me, even though I was late because my meeting went too long.
Start on time,
Sorry.
end on.
You were on time. You're never on time. I was late for once.
I'm always 10 minutes early because if you're not 10 minutes early, you're late, Chris Fortune.
Actually, if you're not 15 minutes early, you're already late. Hashtag
Well,
Chris
there's
14.
like an exception because I have two kids.
Excuses. So, anyways, okay. So I just really wanted to get you on here because I want different perspectives from all different types of people, and I'm excited to hear what like challenges you've been having with this amazing time we're in, and obviously positives and some things you're grateful for as well. So let's just start with some challenges. What are some of the things that are going on in your life? And again, share what you'd like to. You don't have to share everything, but share what you're comfortable with sharing. What are some challenges you've seen ever since we've been in this pandemic and the struggles that you've had to deal with every day?
Well, like most fortunes know, our family is a disaster right now. Everybody is sick with something, whether it's a heart related issue or cancer or just crazy. And then my kid doesn't go to school and my other child doesn't go to daycare right now. Who's calling me? No one ever calls me. Oh my gosh. See, this is life. Jack has instant messenger kids, and one of his little friends is calling him right now. Anyway, so we just moved into a new house.
Tell them when. When did you move?
We closed on our new house on March 20th.
Which would
And
equal in the middle of a pandemic.
so we started this process like way before the pandemic, not way before, but before
Yep.
all started, which buying and selling a house wasn't even in our realm of thought process. It just like happened. But we closed on our new house on March 20th, and then we closed on our old house and sold it on April 10th. So, like my husband said, we were rich for a few weeks because we had two houses, so we could decide, do I want to go to the old house today? We want to hang out at our new house because we had a luxury of two homes, which really were owned by the bank, but
Yeah.
So all that stress that goes into that, buying and selling a house, which funny enough is I guess like the third most stressful event in a person's life is buying and selling a house. I didn't know that. So that was super stressful. Grandma being in the hospital didn't help. Mom having her health issues. And then on top of that, I didn't have school for my oldest and didn't have daycare. Still don't have school or daycare for my youngest. So I am being mom, full-time employee, which I have already worked from home, so I'm used to that, but mom and full-time employee and teacher and daycare provider and trying to get a house all organized and ready and dealing just with life. And like sometimes I even forget how much is really going on because I just like put it in the back of my mind and don't think about it. But there's a lot that you like, it can be really overwhelming.
And on top of that, your husband is working full time in an essential business. So that's also another level of stress and craziness and all the things rolled up
Well,
into one ball.
like they were really, really busy when everyone needed toilet paper. And he's a bakery manager at Festival Foods. And for like 2 days straight, he helped the grocery department and he like stocked toilet paper for 2 days straight. I was like, that's interesting. And, so he really hasn't done much of the bakery stuff for the last couple of weeks. He's been helping out in other departments because the bakery is perishable. So they're not like super, super busy right now because no one really wants perishable items. They want all the stuff that is that has a long shelf life.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's stressful because I'm afraid he's gonna bring something home. And then like he's stressed out and then he gets home and I make him like strip and go downstairs and take a shower. And it's just, yeah, you worry about, people that just don't social quarantine.
Yep. Well, I appreciate you being honest about all that because that's all super valid points. And again, everyone has a story. It may not be exactly like yours, but they're going to relate in some way, shape, or form to a lot of the things you're talking about because, again, you work from home normally. And again, you have a job still. And we'll talk about that in a second. But you have two kids. One is in school, one is in daycare. Both are not in either right now. All of these things. And then a husband that works as an essential worker and just trying to like get all of it taken care of and done again in this one crazy ball of life. So I appreciate you being honest about those struggles because you are not the only one that feel that, and I know you know that, but I hope others can relate and understand that, wow, I am not alone in this. So what are some things that you found within this crazy pandemic we're in that have been positive or that you're grateful for that you never really thought about before? I mean, you could have thought about it, but just something that you're like, wow, I am so grateful for ABC or whatever. What are a few things that you're grateful or you're that have brought you positivity and light in this crazy time, except the dog?
Oh, I need to yell at him on my Ring app because I can do that.
Yeah, so pause.
Friends this is how
Pause.
life
This is real life, guys. This is
is.
real.
Getting a call from a friend. Dogs are being crazy, and it's okay to be stressed, and it's okay to be like think that you're insane, because I swear to God, I need a padded room. This is all I need a padded room because I'm losing my mind.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But good things. So one would be I've gotten better and more like I would just say I'm like more excited about getting phone calls because before this, that I hate phone calls. Like I hate talking on the phone.
She would literally screen my calls every time. And like we actually do like each other. And like she'd be like, Katie, no. Oh, she's trying to FaceTime me? Yeah, right. I'm busy. Click. Like every day. And now I can call her every day and she almost always picks up if she's not in the middle of something with work. So yeah.
I hate phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
And like lately it's been really nice to be able to like see a person's face because I mean it's weird not being able to be around, like my circle is really, really small right now. And so there's not a lot of people that I see at all. So it gets kind of lonely, and especially with someone who has anxiety and depression, that gets really isolating when like I was telling you when like I've always been homesick, and like any of my friends like growing up, whoever watched this are gonna go, oh my God, yes, like she was always homesick at birthday parties and she left Sugar Creek early because she was homesick, like always homesick. And I'm really bad at change. Even though it's exciting, like I'm really bad at it. And like moving into a new house, I got homesick from my old house. And I was like, no, I'm like, we got to move back. And my husband was like, oh, no. Like, staying here. We're fine. But it was hard because if we wouldn't have been like isolating, I could have gone places and I could have done like normal routine stuff, and I couldn't with what we're doing right now. So that was like really hard. So being able to like look at somebody on a phone call was really, really helpful. Another one that sticks out is when my grandma was in the nursing home, and like you take for granted just like literally just like the physical sight of somebody. And I hadn't seen her since she was in the hospital, like right when all of this started. And then she went to the nursing home, and she'd never been to a nursing home. Like this is her first time away. And so I already felt like really guilty just having her there, because I think everybody felt guilty about it. Like you don't want her to be, but it was the best place. And so Jack and Maddie and I went up there and looked in the window and like talked to her on the phone. And I was like, and even the first day when she called me when she was at Northland, she FaceTimed me. And I was like, I just cried because I'm like, I can't even believe how much I missed seeing her face and hearing her voice. And, you know, you take for granted a lot of those things. And then when they're gone, you're like, ooh, like maybe I shouldn't be so selfish and just pick up the phone once in a while.
Yeah. So anything else that you're super grateful for that you've even seen? Again, I know you have Jack and Maddie at home all the time now and that type of thing, but is there anything with them even that you're like, wow, like family time? You guys have always been really good at family time. So I think you guys have always done a really good job at spending time together. But anything that you've seen even within the kids? I have a story about Maddie today and I'm for sure telling it on here. So
Well, like Jack this is like a really hard time for him because he really likes school, and he's my emotional child. So he gets really sensitive about things. And so he's been really like on both sides of the spectrum. He'll be really, really good, and then he'll be really, really bad. And then he actually requested that we do more dinners at the table together, because if any of you have been in our old house, like our old house was really small. And so we had a small dining room, but it just wasn't a lot of space to fit 4 people at a table and sit down and enjoy dinner. And so at the new house, we've been doing it every Sunday night. And then this last Sunday morning, we did 2 for Easter, where we sit at the table and make a nice meal and enjoy it. And he said one day, he's like, Mom, I want to pray. And I'm like, oh. And I was really excited about that. So he did a prayer, and then he told Alex he had to pray. And then he told me I had to pray. And then Maddie even prayed. And so it's like the things that he's way more lovey than before, I guess. And like life has slowed down. So we've been able to, like, him and Maddie have spent so much time together, and they've really gotten close where, I mean, they still fight because they're kids, but they play together so much more than they've ever played together before, which is really cool to see. And I mean, Alex and I both, are sitting there like when we would enjoy each other and like play and be really, really loud, and mom and dad are like, like stop talking, and I get so mad. Like, I know what that feels like now, because I'll be so excited that they're playing together and it makes me so happy. But on the other side, I'm like, oh my God, stop. Like, you're so loud. Go away.
oh my gosh. Can I share what Maddie said today? So I was on FaceTime this morning.
No to that.
What?
What if I said no to that?
That would be awkward and everyone would not like you. So that would be funny actually. But this morning I FaceTimed her because they were actually watching my first interview, like the one I just posted actually today. So everyone knows now when we're recording this, but they were watching it. Mom took a picture and sent it to me, and it was the cutest thing ever. And I called them. I said, did you guys like it? And yeah. And Maddie goes, I'm going to come to your house. And I'm like, man, and this just breaks my heart every time. Like Jack wanting to give me hugs, and Maddie, it's just hard. And so I said, Maddie, the president says that we have to stay inside and be safe for a little bit longer until everyone's feeling better and whatever. And she looks at me and she goes, so when the president is feeling better, can I come to your house then? And I just busted out laughing because she, in her mind, thought that the president is sick. So we have to wait until he feels better. And I just was like, yes, Maddie, when the president is feeling better, then we can have a sleepover. And then she had it all planned out. So it was the sweetest thing. So yeah, I totally, the thing for me was the first time I came down to social distancing, see you guys and drop off some Easter gifts. And it was the hardest thing ever. Especially when they, like, I want to hug them and I want to give them kisses and all the things. And yeah, I'm going to make you into a hugger after all this is done. Because everyone, she doesn't like to hug. She doesn't like to hug, and I am gonna make her hug me. So
I like boundary issues.
yeah, you won't anymore. Not after this. So yeah, but hey, Krista, I really appreciate you being on here today. Do you have any like last stories you'd like to tell the world about your sister Katie? Because this is your one and only chance. I did not prepare her because I wanted to do this like last minute.
But I did prepare a bio for myself.
You want to read it?
Yes. Because I didn't have a bio and I was just being snotty to you. And so I prepared a bio. My name is Krista. I like short walks to the fridge. I like long naps. I'm addicted to audiobooks. I love baggy clothes. And jokes are my coping mechanism.
Love it. I love it. I love it, girl.
And I don't even have any stories off the top. I have to think for like 5 seconds. I don't know. You were just mean to me.
I was not.
No, you were.
I am the nicest sister ever. We'll do another episode. Ooh, we should do like an episode about like never have I evers or fun things like that.
Never have I ever slapped my sister.
That's a freaking lie. You for sure have hit me. Like, you've hit me when we're this age. Like,
in the boob.
True. That is true. Okay. Well, I appreciate you being here, sister. You're the best. I love you, and I can't wait till I get to hug you when this is all over. Thanks again. Have a great evening. Give those kids hugs and kisses from me. Love ya.
Love you.
You guys, I have the best sister, don't I? She is super funny, very charming, very honest, and I just love her. I'm so grateful that she came on today to tell her story, and I know you guys will connect with what she has to say because there are a lot of people out there in similar situations with my sister, and that's my goal here, is I just want people to connect and understand that they're not alone, and you're not alone. None of us are. We're in this together, and we'll get through this together. I love you all. As always, less hate, let's go motivate, and enjoy your day, and go call someone, connect with someone, make their day special. Talk to you guys soon. Are you going to seriously talk the entire time with your sunglasses on inside the house?
Not judge me.
That needs to stop.
I don't know how to stop it.
What is it doing?
I don't know. It's like my emails that are making like dinghy noises. This is life. I can't control this.
I'm not telling you have to, but this is a hot mess.
This is my life all the time.